I'm going to go over what I call the teeter-totter drill. And this is kind of a transitional drill. It transitions you from top of your swing back to impact, okay? It's change of direction, it's change of weight transfer. During the backswing, you're on your trail foot. On the downswing, you're on your lead foot. It's kind of a step and throw type motion that I talk about a lot in golf instruction. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set you up in a tilted position where I call it the preset drill, and you're going to just take your grip and your stance, and then once you get set up, just cock your wrist. Don't move your arms back. We're just going to cock the club head up. Don't move your hands from in front of you. Cock the club head up until the shaft is nearly parallel with the ground and just above your knees. And when you do this, I want you to ensure that your left wrist is pretty flat, and I want you to feel like your right palm and your right elbow are really tucked in. The right elbow feels like it's towards my belly button, and I feel like my what I call the sunny side, or the soft skin of your underarm, is facing outward, and like I said, palm up. Once I get in this position here, I want to just leave my upper body out of this and just open my hips. Okay, so you can see I'm not doing anything with my arms or my hands or my shoulders. I just open my hips, and I want you to feel like the right heel is off the ground and your weight has gone to your left foot. All right. And once you get in this position, it's just simply rocking back and forth with your hips. You're going to go hips back and forth just like this, turning your hips. And it's going to feel like, obviously, like I said, the last thing I want to do is pump the arms back and forth. That's the worst thing. I want you to, the arms are going to go back and forth, but it's because your hips are turning. All right. So your arms are just kind of sitting here in front of you. And you're going to open your hips, and then you're going to turn your hips closed. And then you're going to open your hips, turn your hips closed. And as you're doing this, you're going to feel the weight go off of your left heel, off of your right heel. So I'm going to turn around now. I'm going to show you. Watch the heels. Preset. Don't move the upper body. Just open the hips, and you're going to right heel up. Now I'm going to go back to the left heel up, right heel up, left heel up, right heel up. And just get the feeling of going back and forth with your hips, changing directions with your lower body. Because when I get to the top of my swing, I want to change directions with the teeter-totter drill. I want my left heel to go down and my right heel to go up. All right? And this kind of helps marry what I feel is a really important thing in the golf swing. Marry your hands and your hips together. The great players, it looks like their hands and their hips work through the impact together. I want this connection with my core. So I want my hands connected to my core. And if I have a really good connection here and everything's in sync, chances are the shaft and the club head are in sync with that. And I'm going to hit very accurate, very powerful golf shots because I'm using the center core of my body, my hips, to help me square the club face. So preset. Practice doing your little teeter-totter drill. And once you get the feeling of doing the teeter-totter drill, you just let the club release, and that'll be my windshield wiper drill that's coming up in a later video. So just practice this, and then you'll let the club release and go into your follow-through, but you'll have that transition that helps you start your swing. It's just like stepping and throwing. When you throw a baseball, you go from here and you step. So step to the left side for right-handed golfers, and throw underhanded with the golf club. Just throw the club head underhand into the back of the golf ball.